Welcome back to a not quite was expecting opening to this Low Energy. It's me, Low Energy. Now in the color baby bluish, cyan, I don't know. I want to tell you we have a big old list of backlogs to go through, and we'll get through some of them tonight. But we got to pause all that even before we begin, because it seems I can't stick to a plan, or if I try to, something else will. I'm putting this coup down to people messing with my mojo. Please don't mess with my mojo. I'll be very sad. Also, don't start a coup against a country that's trying for more progressive ideas. So, Bolivia, we're going to have a look at it. Not a lot of people know what's going on. It's unfurling literally right now. And it's not good. Shilling standard stuff. Link in the doobly-doo. Like, share, and subscribe. Fan meetup money up there. Movie night after this. As soon as I'm done. I'm only going to be streaming for like 2 hours or so. Weird. I was thinking about back in the day the January 6th thing. YouTube put a boot on that hard for a long time, and I always thought it was stupid on my part to call the stream what it did. So while we'll look at this, we're not going to change the name, though. We definitely need to be looking at this because this isn't cool, and it's wild, some of the footage coming out. I'll just wait until people show up, if people show up. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a quiet one this evening. You tell my phone's doing the phone thing. Can you tell? I can tell. No one likes the phone thing. No one likes the phone thing. No one likes the phone thing. There we go. So, I suppose before we get in to it, I'll just say that my I won't be drinking this week. And next week I will be, but on the Friday, and then zonked out. So we're gonna have to be very. We're gonna have to be very proactive on the things we do. So I'm gonna write up a to-do list. It's gonna be realistic. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna be happy. What I won't be doing is doing obviously drink streams. But don't forget, we also don't have a movie night for next week. So if you want to be a member of tonight's show, well, just join our Discord. It's free, and pop in and choose what we're watching next week. It's that simple. But until then, this shit is going to I'm gonna have for the rest of the week. I'm gonna be doing the bookmarks. But obviously, this thing in Bolivia is kind of starting us off on a bit of a, I want to say distraction, but it is kind of a distraction. Kind of a derailment, but, you know, at the same time. Oh no. I'll show some of this dude's tweets. Well, some of the tweets I've seen of it. It'll be in Spanish and the like. Can you believe that? Out of Bolivia. which I was misspelling like crazy in some discords. You'd think I'd be able to spell it better.
Y estamos desde Venezuela denunciando un golpe de Estado contra la democracia boliviana. En este momento, fuerzas que han traicionado su juramento
This
de
is
lealtad.
the President Nicolas Maduro condemns the coup taking place in Bolivia.
Estado han tomado el Palacio Presidencial en La Paz.
Of course, he's quoting Simon Bolivar.
Ese es el camino que quieren los fascistas,
Simon
los extremistas.
Bolivar.
Golpes de Estado, desestabilización, destrucción.
It's kind of rich from a guy who's been promoting invading a neighbor quite recently.
Caos.
But he's right, because it's a very leftist country.
Con el amor inmenso que tenemos por Bolivia, llamamos al pueblo de Bolivia,
or at least it has, the government has been.
Su democracia, su constitución y a su presidente Lucho Arce.
Bula bula. Bolivia. Yeah, the trade unions have caused, in response, every union's coming out onto the streets.
Sedicioso y antidemocrático de las Fuerzas Armadas del Ejército, que en este momento están tomando por asalto la democracia y a nuestro gobierno constitucional. Ante este hecho flagrante de un intento de golpe de Estado, la Central Obrera Boliviana se pronuncia e insta a estos grupos que hoy pretenden consumar este delito, que deje sin efecto este sañoso actuar terrorista y sedicioso ante la democracia nacional.
You can see some of the footage there, but we can get better views of it. Yeah, this is the first footage I saw of it. There's like footage of like a tank trying to break down the door. Everyone's making tons of already connections and conspiracy theories. See? Could it be America? Yeah, could be. I don't think it is, but it might be. So apparently the guy in question was fired, the general, and he's like, nah, dog, I'm just gonna go and kick out the parliament. Keep the president. There he is there, talking to the president. That's the president, and that's their general who started the coup. No one's hiding from any of this shit. The red ponchos are mobilizing. Oh no, civil war, civil war, civil war. Shit. You know, if Trump wasn't such a coward, he'd have done this on January 6th and just stood outside, and Biden could have come out, and then they could have had a big old, like, old man fight. Here's an armored vehicle trying to break into, and succeeding into breaking into the door. So, a lot of native peoples in Bolivia support the government because they're trying to like promote equal rights and shit like that, and a lot of like the planter class is not very happy with the government, and that includes the military. Like a lot of places like this.
Garantizando el resguardo de...
Okay, that's all that's gotta be in Spanish, and I can't speak Spanish. But you can see people aren't happy. Government's kind of running all over the place. Everyone's saying, oh, this is a Russian thing. Oh, this is an American thing. Could it maybe not be just a natural case of old man got kicked out and he's like, nope. That's not practical. Could have had a smaller caliber. I have no idea who that is, and I won't know what the hell she's talking about. Haven't seen this yet. When I was a kid, coups didn't happen outside of like Africa. Here's the first I've seen of the anti-coup protesters. It doesn't seem organized because it's just this beeline straight to the capital. So they're probably like just loyal troops that back this dude. And it kind of looks like what will happen is if he doesn't have support of the people, this coup will fizzle out like the Wagner coup, or what they tried to do with January 6th, or what they tried to do in Brazil. But if enough people don't rise up, if the rest of the military doesn't rise up, this could fall apart. This like could work. Plus, if all they want to do is get rid of the wokeness. I mean, look at this. There's pride flags fluttering in the wind. That must be like the devil's lettuce mixed in with the devil's aftershave and the devil's bourbon. These metaphors are getting away. Yeah, they could just start abusing the power for the short time they have. Because I doubt anyone will start a war over this. America would be like, we're watching this with a lot of mild interest. Won't do anything. Brazil could flex and nothing will happen. No one would probably want to go to war over this. Elon probably has at least tangential connections with some people involved in this. But he's too dumb not to be like, guys, big things are coming soon in Bolivia. You're going to set a coup, aren't you? There we go. Joseph Jose Jungi. Well, I can't wait to be blocked and say I need to pay into this. Yeah, see? He was He kind of looks like oh, the actor. Oh, I'm skimping on his name. Mufasa's voice actor. Can't believe it. As if that matters. I think he has the same kind of face. Military leader claims that Morales can no longer be president of this country. Junga was charged by Morales with being commander of Panacho, a military organization that carries out a black plan against him, and it seems to be working. It seems to have been 100% accurate. Highly ranking Bolivarian military commander, controversial figure. Commander General has been clouded by a number of allegations. Chief Army Staff. Morales, Black Plan, target political opponents, and leaders of coca growers. Oh. So, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's not backed by Elon and the West or Putin. and the hodgepodge of peoples known as the East. Maybe he's backed by good old-fashioned drug lords. Yunga was accused of embezzlement. Okay, charged with embezzling 2.7 million bolivianos meant for rent. Oh, so he skimmed bonuses. Punishment was imposed: incarceration, forging documentation, travel expenses. Yeah, so he said the guy can't be president. And fucking female Titan over here, what the hell? Yeah, he just the fuck. AI trash. I hate websites like this. Get used to them. That will be the standard. Now, I'm gonna steal some content here from Agenda Free.
South American country,
but at least it's in English.
Country of Bolivia, that there's a possible coup attempt going on. In recent minutes, La Paz is the seat of government in Bolivia.
Yeah. I think it's one of the highest elevated capitals, if not the highest elevated capital in the world.
So there's a lot of irregular military movements there at the seat of government.
It gets way weirder than that.
Not president. For now.
For now.
Bolivian Army. This is Bolivia, not Brazil. The commander of the Bolivian army said that the armed forces took Murillo Square in La Paz out of annoyance and asserted that a new cabinet of ministers will be formed. He said that Luis Arce is the president of Bolivia for the moment. Surely you will soon see a new cabinet, he told the press. There's going to be a new cabinet. Ministers are going to be changed, but our state cannot continue like this, doing whatever it wants.
Yes, it can. They're elected officials. You're a corrupt military dude who has backing of coca dealers. Motherfucker, you are a part of the problem. When Trump said clean up the swamp, he should have been referring to people in America who fit this dude's bill. Instead, he you know, he's in Bolivia and he's fucking shit up. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he had connections to Elon.
It is a duty and obligation that its armed forces recover this country again. Enough of this. Impoverish the country and humiliate the army, said the head of the army.
They're not humiliating the army. They're humiliating you and your supporters. They want to reform it.
Asked if he recognizes the authority of the president, the head of the army said, for the moment. Her Facebook right now.
It looked like he was bleeping himself out.
Government minister. I don't know what's going on. That's not going to be in English. She had previously posted there, and I think she was saying a coup is going on, but I don't know. I'm just looking at the video right here that she had posted earlier. Hold on. Let me show you this video here. This is from earlier today.
I'm gonna mute him because most of it's gonna be in Spanish. I don't really need to hear from him, and I can always just go on Google one more time, Lev, with passion. I can go and just look this up on Twitter. Thank you. Y'all thought I was going to say X, didn't you? Hope not. People are coming out to show. I'm guarantee you they have support of like the bougie racist upper class. But I know the indigenous peoples are not supportive of this, and I know the unions have just declared for an indefinite strike. And look at this. It's begun. Now, will it fizzle out? Will it continue on? No one knows. No one knows. Where is is the whole military, or is it just some of the military? Okay. No idea what this is. Some command, our country's plan to control the area of Latin America known as Lithium Triangle. What? Oh, this is some Russian shit. You see, if I'm gonna listen to people who claim to be communists, I'll listen to people like this, and they want this coup stopped. I'm not gonna make any judgment calls until people know if this fucker is backed by anyone. See? That's why I'm saying it could be Elon, but he's too stupid. This fucker here just seems old, bitter, and has access to drug money. It can't be that hard to take some of his vast sums of money and then put them in towards bribing people who will look the other way as the military just does a coup. Damn. Yeah, there would, and it failed. Because this is the second time this party has been attempted to be couped by reactionary forces. And it's failed. Now, you can imagine the tankies are just having a field day right now. Oh, here's the dude. Here's the actual someone's gonna have to have translations under there, but same with this. Okay, so it's everyone's jumping on it on the news agencies and shit, but I'm gonna let it, like a good wine, I'm gonna let it time to breathe and just kind of play out, because all we can do is just see the events as they happen. Unless someone has a phone line to the presidential palace, you know. So yeah, this is only kicking off a few hours ago. It's just going to be the same footage for a while now. That same. Well, there's the president of Bolivia speaking, but again, is anyone going to translate?
a government minister. Can we hear him? Hold on. Hold on.
I don't like this guy's voice. He has a very sort of substitute math teacher vibe about him.
Hold on. Can we hear him?
But he's cool.
Why am I not here? Oh, hold on. I'll get it for you.
Shut up.
De malos militares, que lamentablemente repito, la historia reciente del país,
Hold on.
tratando de hacer un golpe de Estado cuando el pueblo boliviano siempre ha sido un pueblo democrático.
Republic, democratic.
So that's the president. He's speaking right now.
Yes, it's been established. Shut up and let him speak. Democracia. Democracy.
Again, this is the president. He's speaking live right now.
Dude, shut up. Are you so terrified that your fucking viewers are gonna just wander off?
They're saying the people united will never be defeated.
Thank you.
A los organismos internacionales que han reprochado este acto, a los países amigos que se han pronunciado en favor de la democracia boliviana. Saludamos a todos quienes están en este momento emitiendo pronunciamientos, alcaldes, gobernadores, organizaciones sociales, que se están pronunciando en contra de cualquier acción en contra de la democracia del pueblo boliviano.
I first heard about this guy and his predecessor through Vosh, and it seemed really cool because that and the way Brazil was becoming more progressive gave me a lot of hope, because there's a lot of really cool things happening in South America. But never forget, the more you push back against the right, the more the right wants to push back in turn, and we're seeing this. Again, there might be American money, there might be Russian money, there might be Chinese money, but there's almost certainly drug money.
Con el mayor éxito, por supuesto, seguiremos nosotros trabajando conjuntamente como lo hemos estado haciendo para que nuestras Fuerzas Armadas se dignifiquen y cada día se consigan unas Fuerzas Armadas al servicio del pueblo.
Hit up the Caribbean.
Give me one moment here.
No, actually I won't. Thank you for your service, but your services are no longer required. Boop. Boop. I don't know, that guy, his franticness was putting me off. What the latest is. What? After hours of uncertainty, after entry of tanks through the doors of a burned palace, it wasn't burned. What? Can we see proof of this? Is that what happened? Right. Alright. I guess we'll come back to it when there's a little bit more news, because he's got no proof of that at all. Now, I want him to lose. I want this guy to lose, but I want him to, you know, Miners. Oh, of course they gotta focus on crypto. Yes, translate post. So is it finished? Because if no one's dead, I'd say that's the best outcome. The best outcome that he didn't do that, but you know. All right, I guess we'll come back to that. Oh, we'll be talking about that soon enough. And some of these fuckers. That'll come Sunday. We're gonna have Commissar Feelgood. Speaking of, even though I just stuffed my face full of foods. Pizza stick.
Lunch of Korean office worker. White rice was served today. It's been a while since only purple rice was served. Pork cutlet. Depending on personal preference, you can pour sauce over the cutlet to enjoy it moist, or dip it to enjoy the crispiness. And a salad for health, with a not-so-healthy looking strawberry dressing.
A salad for health, and it's the most shredded shit in the planet.
It's too sweet and has an artificial flavor. The fish cake is cut into thin pieces and stir-fried with sausage, creating a dish
that does
is
look
savory.
nice though.
Unlike regular kimchi, this kimchi is made by marinating it in a sweet soy sauce. It tastes like pizza with tomato sauce inside. The combination of tomato inside and ketchup outside is not good.
So why did you include the ketchup in it if it was already in the fucking thing? And he got more kimchi?
Today's menu had 2 kinds of kimchi. Double the kimchi, double the power.
That's a nice office meal. I'm surprised he must be living a good job if he can do that. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't know if you guys can actually see my list of it, but I'm gonna tell you how long it takes me to scroll, right? First of all these up here are links I've had saved. All of them. So I'm gonna go now and just tell you when I start. Now. That's how long it took me to scroll down. There is a lot of them. So today I'm gonna do this. Then we got the watch party. Then tomorrow I'm gonna do this. And then I got gaming. And then the day after I'm gonna do this. And then we got gaming. And then the day after we might hold. We might hold. And then the day after is the podcast. So 4 days worth of hardcore content and lightcore content. The most obvious thing, of course, being the fucking thing that's happening in Bolivia right now. And in a more lesser but still important sense, good quality food. Speaking of, let's start with a lad we are well established by now with.
I would volley a toddler for top grade tacos, but luckily I don't have to, because I went to the Takeover, the UK's answer to my personal wet food dream. Here is every taco I tried, and my
English people with his accent, and there's a lot of English accents out there for an island so small. They have the most odd ways of pronouncing words sometimes. Taco. Taco.
personal ratings. First off was Mex Club's cheese crusted beef birria taco, which was by far the best I had, 10 out of 10. Then Carne's steak option, bit too much chewing for me, 6 out of 10. Los Gordos fried chicken taco gets a solid 7 out of 10. And the Proper Tacos Cartinas option blew my head off with spice. Delicious, but I was in pain by the end of it, 7 out of 10. I followed this with the novelty jam and fried chicken option by Pretty Boy Tacos, which was a solid 8.5.
I wish I had opportunity to go to like fairs with weird ass food. Out here in the countryside, that's not happening. Maybe out in Dublin they do them now.
Next up was Death by Tacos, who recognised me and gave me a free t-shirt, but bribery aside, the lamb barbacoa was easily a 9, and with 2 honourable mentions to Polanco and Nopolito that I would grace with a rating, but to be honest, I was already smashed out my mind at this point and left to go eat donuts. I would volley.
Okay, that's awesome, and I like how he couldn't handle the spices at that point, and he's like, fuck it, let's go get something sweet, because, you know, we haven't eaten that all day. I like how he left the food, the food place to go and get more food. That sounds like something a super fat person would do, but that guy is like, looks like he plays football. So anyway, we'll get back to the Bolivian stuff in about an hour once we've got more information out there, because it's a lot of regurgitation. I mean, if it turns out what that woman said and the coup's been, you know, it just fizzled away, brilliant. No fucking guarantee on that, or who even caused it. I know Elon wishes he was that fucking smart, but have you seen that new cartoon he's in? I'm also checking something real quick. I'm actually answering my own question. Dublin Food Festival. Taste of Dublin. Okay. This looks like incredibly bougie. But I should see a lot of really good foods out there. Oh, it's okay. It was it was 10 days ago it wrapped up. Dude, make your map bigger. There's a lot, for God's sake, I can't read this. Maybe I'll zoom it. The zoomies. Right. Uber Eats has its own thing. Okay. McCain's had its own thing? Really? Some wine, M&S. McCain's, it makes frozen chips. Corona. Haagen-Dazs VIP suite. The M&S chef's tip. Oh, is this just a store area? Oh, okay. The Bulmer's music stage. Hell yeah. Is this a VIP fast track entry? And standard store entry. Very cool here. They set up a hydration station. Hope we don't fucking charge it. No. I can't say there's a lot here that's jumping out at me. I'm also not against it in here. These are mostly just stuff you can buy and take home. Overpriced alcohol. And places to sit down and enjoy it. There's also a car for some reason. Are they selling a car at a food festival? The corporate hospitality suite, the only reason it's there. Oh, there's another music stage. A MasterCard music stage. MasterCard, my favorite. This is what I'm saying. Irish people don't know how to do jack. Wait, did they actually have... Oh, they were showing episodes of The Bear. Hey, Bill. We were just looking at some of the shit in Bolivia. That's wild. But it's ongoing, so I'm gonna let it work its way out. There's a lot of unknowns. So we're returning to classic shit. Food. We still on board for the watch party after this? Because I am. I had a good sleep and I've just had some nibbles. by nibbles, I mean I had some chicken, and I had like these fried pancake things. Actually quite stuffed. Alright, let's see if I recognize any of these guys. Oh, this is the MS Food Kitchen. Okay. Holly White, Martini. No, something tells me these are like daytime TV guys. Except for this dude. This dude gives me hope. Culinary director at the Eat Galway Restaurant Group. This looks more like an actual like corporate thing. Oh. Where's the big grill in Dublin? That sounds more like it. 30 quid for a ticket. Not bad for a day. 22nd of August. Oh, if I wasn't doing the trip, that would be our new stream goal. Fire, food, and fun. Ballsbridge. Okay. Loud. In 2022. I always go next year, but I've got a big, ironically enough, I've got a big plate planned for next year. One place was just called Zug. Alright, the music might be copyrighted. It's actually kind of catchy though. Ooh, that meat looked good. Okay, nice awnings. They give you instructions how to prep stuff. That's cool. Kind of cute. Oh, nice fish work. Look at all the fucking middle-aged dads. Yeah. They're all focusing heavily on improving their barbecue game, which is a good thing. You always want to do better at what you do. Cocktails? Hell yeah. You're looking to enjoy a cocktail? Well, you won't at those prices. You can't imagine they're going to be cheap. One thing's for sure, even with you guys, I wouldn't want to go alone. I'd want to bring someone. Looks like a lot of fun though. Though you know for a fact, no one's really getting drunk here. They might get a little tipsy, but they've either gotten drunk beforehand or afterwards they're hitting up the pubs. Because, or more importantly, they're probably going back to like their discounted hotel rooms or a friend's house to get drunk. Because properly, I can imagine those drink prices and that food prices are probably expensive as hell. But who knows? Maybe I'll go next year if I can afford it. If it's not going to cripple me, it'll be a good laugh. Come back with some. That other one looks like it'd be a good place to buy some like spices and nice cheeses to bring back here. Maybe even come back with like a fucking like something for the kitchen. I could do with a hand whisk. You can do a lot with with like one of those twirly hand whisks. Great exercise too, whether you like it or not. All right. Boop. Boop. What the fuck? Some of these are going to be ancient, so I will get rid of ones that don't count as relevant anymore.
An Australian please stitch this to show me how you open a can of Milo without a can open.
Let me know. As a little bonus, I'll show you the correct way to prepare a Milo, and I like mine warm.
Oh god. Spotto Oz.
Milo, sponsor me. Fuck you. Go buy some shit. It's in the bio somewhere.
Spotto. Even his blurb is very him. Okay, so he likes cars. Me a lot. The Barbie Jimmy?
Oh, look at this! So you lot have been asking me to...
I'm not a big car guy, but I could watch him for like the spectacle, not really separate on the car.
You want to see a tough chimney build, so I've convinced Car Hub Australia to give me $50,000 to fuck around with.
So you're telling me you want me to give you $50,000 to do a build, and you're not going to tell me anything about it?
Mate, listen, just let me cook. After my successful negotiations, I went 3 hours straight down to Bunbury to pick up a brand new chimney to turn into an absolute weapon. Yeah! First order of business was getting this thing looking absolutely tough. Mate, listen, please, I have a very special request.
Mate, why the fuck have you taken me to Rockingham?
Mate, you are going to love this.
Say that very fucking much.
And just like that, it was done. Introducing the tough Barbie chimney! Got a wrap Barbie, mate, in hot pink.
You're fucking good.
Oh.
I respect the hustle. I always say this. I like anything done well. And that is done well. Plus, that is a very nice shade of pink. That fucking balaclava must sweat like hell. Kitty.
It doesn't matter if you're tall, short, thin, fat, rich, poor. At the end of the day, it's night. It doesn't matter.
True.
Renovation of triangular.
Oh, this is one of those. We showed the death apartment, the coffin apartment from China, where somebody was trying to prove that like life is better when you live in this tiny little cube, and they have how you can design it, and it looks so unpleasant. And then I went online, I searched around, and there was this actual building in China that is like home to like 30,000 people. And it looks like some dystopian nightmare out of Cyberpunk. This is the same vibe. I like some of them if you really are a minimalistic sort of person that feels the need to like constrain your life to a certain way. For example, if you don't cook inside your place, you go outside to cook. You always eat in someone else's house. You don't need an oven. You might at most need a kettle for like a cup of tea. Then may I suggest living to like the styles they do. But I don't remember if this is a parody or if this is an actual one of those like crazy attempts.
Corner house in New York. Liam and his wife, who work hard in New York, managed to save up to $1 million and bought this tiny triangular corner room that less than 4 square meters.
Wow, that's already off to a horrible, horrible, horrible start. And it makes me want a block of cheese. Well, actually a cheese wedge. They do these cakes up there in the petrol station from a local bakery called Ryan's, and it's a cake in like one of those plastic tops, and it's like a proper cake. It's a thick motherfucker, but it's sliced up like a pizza, and each slice is a different flavor, and it's very pretty looking. And it would be, I'd never eat the damn thing, all of it. I just go for the lemon parts, and I'd feel good. And I'd go for like the strawberry parts, and I'd feel pretty good. And then if I started touching the chocolate, I would feel bloated and not happy. And then I'd look at the rest of it and realized I spent €9 on that. So let's not ever see me eat one of those things of Ryan's cakes. Unless I've got someone to share it with. And split the bill with. Not bad for £9 though.
It's so small, it could only fit his grandma's coffin. Liam found some bricks in a garbage dump to...
And it's always telling when you start seeing like kanji and fucking Chinese symbols. Because of course, yeah, like this is some AI bullshit.
Build a simple wooden bed, but it's so uncomfortable that he wakes up with back pain every day. So...
Well, this isn't the fucking Sims, you know? Where you start him off by sleeping on the floor and then you upgrade him. That's a fucking pallet to transport fruit.
His wife decided to throw it out and replace it. Firstly, remove the original windows and replace them with a frame welded from galvanized square steel, extended outward for extra space.
The management company who runs the building say no, and that's the end of that.
Strengthen the structure with welding and secure it to the wall using expansion screws borrowed from his aunt. Cover the frame with eco-friendly...
Why does it have to be from his aunt? What about his cousin who runs that screw factory that makes the screws? Wouldn't that be a better use of his time and nepotism?
Wood veneers, durable for 10,000 years. Inside, store large suitcases and out-of-season quilts.
Has to
and
be
create a large drawer outside for the couple's intimate clothes. Next, reinstall the windows. Then build a large wardrobe in the corner. On the left side, store both their clothes with a small secret compartment for the wife's items. Above,
wife's items. Tampons. She got a big old flow.
Place the wife's household belongings. At the end of the bed, install a wall cabinet for all their books and a large drawer below for storing all the couple's achievements. Use the...
Achievements? And it's just more clothes.
The countertop as a workspace and dining table. Add a mattress to the bed and install window seat pads for safety. Now, reserve a corner in the kitchen and embed washing instructions below. Build a cabinet...
Washing instructions
against the wall to store all kitchen items and place an electronic stove on top. This is where Liam showcased...
I'll tell you something. I like those stove tops that look like just marble. And at first glance, they don't look like they're anything except more of the stovetop. But they work just as much as any stovetop would. The problem is... two things. Number one, oven. You're not going to get an oven. And number two, how are you not going to... Are you going to remember that could be a scalding hot tile set?
This is culinary skills daily. Lower the bathroom area by 5 centimeters and install a corner marble countertop with a built-in sink. Add a smart mirror for his wife. Embed several tiles in the corners to...
Not him. He's too busy showing off his culinary skills while their achievements are in the tumble dryer.
Hold commonly used toiletries. On another wall, install a suspended smart toilet so Liam can enjoy his best moments without leaving home.
Best moments. What if she's sleeping and he's just taking a big old shit? A big old shit right next to her face. This is that shit that years ago we showed on Bearded Ramblings, and this is a real building in Toronto of this, like, it's like a $2 million house in the heart of Toronto, and one of the guest rooms has like a glass door and the bed is facing it with the window over it. Okay, standard shit. You turn around to your left and there's no wall, just a toilet facing you. What? Don't even have a sink.
Inside it, mount a shower head. Cover the walls with marble and install a door to create a private space. Now, the tiny room is transformed into a functional home.
I wouldn't call that functional in the slightest. For example, what if you want to light up? Who am I kidding? These are the sort of people who'd live like this. The sort of people who like try to change their bodies to live forever.
Explosive renovation of...
Like, it's so small, I could only fit his grandma's coffin. Not. Ooh. just give up. Yeah. Fucking love galvanized. This is sad because people are trying to push this, but no one's in reality trying to push this. What happening is marketing companies are trying to push this to slowly convince people that it's okay to live in a tiny, tiny little box where they'll have to pay an absolute fortune for. You think the people who make this return to a tiny little box in a packed building somewhere? Not at all. By the way, one of the best things Freakonomics ever has in the book, except for the whole history of the sumo wrestlers being corrupt, is when you move to a new town and you're trying to find a new home, find out where your realtor, or as we call them, estate agent, find out where they live, because they're always looking for the best deals. When you find out where they live, you can then be like, actually, is there anything in this area? And they'll immediately like, no, 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 because they're saving that for people who they can alter the prices with. So instead, they'll give you the silver medal. So you've just avoided the place next to the crack house to the place that has an extra 15-minute drive to get to a school. Like, that's a fair trade. You're going to have to do this. Epstein list, you say? That's funny, considering disrespect.
What are you going to do with that bread? A federal judge has ordered documents that name Jeffrey Epstein's associates to be unsealed and released, which, hell yeah, I can't wait to see these documents. But of course, the MAGA crowd seems to be really excited about this, which is interesting.
And
I'm
I'm
mainly
already
excited about Democrats such as Bill Clinton showing up on that list. And here's my honest reaction if Bill Clinton were to be on that list. Yeah! It's almost like the MAGA crowd is forgetting that Trump has been on Epstein's private plane multiple times and has openly held him in high regards and has been on record saying really concerning stuff.
Elon has been too, because he now has the algorithm hunt down the picture of him and what's her name, Ghislaine.
Stuff about young girls and is part of some really disturbing allegations regarding Epstein's victims. You see, me, I understand that ultra-wealthy and or powerful people of any political party affiliation are likely going to be pedophilic monsters. That list is not about Democrat and Republican, it's about the ruling class. Plus, it's not like the MAGA crowd is going to care if Trump is on that list. Come on now, I want to eat that. What are you going to...
That looks nice, but it looks like too much for my full belly. I want to get some water, so I'm going to get some water. Let's see what this is.
Get damn Chester motherfucking stone nigga. Chester goddamn stone, goddamn it, that right on. Everybody got a right to be what you wanna be.
I like how he has both the gay, the older gay pride, the queer pride, and the updated one that includes the trans colors.
Motherfucking damn, right on,
dude.
God motherfucking damn, there's only 2 times.
God motherfucking damn! You remember this, guys, don't you? I do.
Type of people in the world, good and bad. God motherfucking damn. Motherfucker.
Damn. God motherfucking damn. I think we saw this one. So this is North Korea's first look at K-pop. You know that they're told that if they look like they're having a fun time, their whole family will be shot. Also, it's not in their culture to be like, in the North Korean culture, it's not really built in for them to be like, woo, yeah! Because it's all meant to be in unison, isn't it? You clap on command, you wave your flags on command. It looks like they're listening to like a cousin's recital. He's from the fucking South. He's the president, isn't it? Yeah, they're all in their traditional North Korean outfits. Yeah, look at that. Clapping will commence. Clapping will cease. It looks like she's having a stroke. Alright. Quickly gonna go and grab some water, and then we'll get back to it at a very salty meal. Salty. Tasty and filling. More like a breakfast. Those pancakes. They were potato bread. Guys, if you are enjoying tonight, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. And if you are so inclined, please don't forget to check out the Discord, link in the doobly-doo. And also my Twitter. As you can see, I'm on it quite a lot. Shouldn't be, but I am. And also, check me out on Twitch, where tomorrow we will be playing, I don't know, something. And don't forget, we will also be doing the watch party tonight. Come one, come all. Now, we're going to watch a few more videos and check back in on the old Reno to see what's going on there. Way to mess up my fucking flow, buddy. Was that some 40k lore? It's some 40k.
50% casualty rate for a month. The rest of the platoon just got executed for suspected heresy. Come on! Let me f***ing shoot my whale gun! You've been firing for 9 hours! Hold on, we'll get another round. We've been having...
Orcs are fun. Isn't that one reason why orc armies, while kind of ramshackle and not very strong in some respects, are like really beloved? They can just keep moving. Twitch streamer assaulted by a random man in Poland. Oh yeah. Guy wanting the streamer to get arrested for filming. I was trying to detain him till the police arrived. Public shit. Public. Probably a kick streamer.
What's that?
Wait here.
What's that?
Wait here.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Stop it. Stop.
Why? Because?
Stop.
Because what?
No, stop. Stop.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of Slavic guys get very angry when they're drunk, but they're actually quite harmless once you knock them on their tiny ass because they're so small. It's why Germanic peoples kind of use them as easy slave labor because they can just pick them up and hurl them off to Constantinople and Baghdad. No, there is obviously, like Ireland, there is. I didn't fill this thing up nearly. I've been sipping at this all day without even realizing I need to refill it. Shit. Oh good God. Oh good fucking God, that's good water. Oh, it hurts. I like my drink so cold it hurts. I don't like that new trend of people saying that, actually, why are you doing that? Oh, did I get water on my... I got water! Never wearing the cyan again. This is ruined. Cancel the stream. I look like an idiot. I got water on me on a very humid day. Oh no. I'm tempted to pour it over my fucking head. It's just that weird feeling of being warm just before the sweat breaks out. But yeah, no, he's let's see how this ends up.
It's already done.
No, stop.
Really?
Stop.
It's already done.
Stop.
It's already done.
Stop.
What? Well, he's not getting assaulted.
No. Stop it.
No. I don't like when you... Right, here's the thing. If you're live streaming walking down a fucking street... then... you shouldn't be that shocked when you run across crazy people. I would always say this about the IP2 crowd. What the fuck is this? Oh, I remember this one! This is a weird text between two people, and Java Doodles here turned it into like a ballad.
Good evening. Is this available? Yes, it is. Please leave me alone. We are sleeping. No more contacting, please. Thanks. Appreciate you contacting me. I know I'm no longer interested. Please stop contacting me now. I will contact Attorney General.
Sex. Oh. That. I've had weird moments like that too. Nowhere near that odd, or if I did, it was just a... Alright. Boop. We'll go to this no context memes and then check in. Oh, I've been looking forward to Alien Romulus. Because they're going to return it to form, which is to say...
Is this really where you want to spend the rest
scary.
of your life?
You know I don't.
Then this is our only ticket out of here.
I'm definitely watching this. The thing is, they've made it into both a scary version of Aliens, but there's still gonna be actions in it. And that's a hard blend to mix.
What's happening?
It's Aliens. What happened? Aliens.
Something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the...
Something in the water.
No, there's just something in the fucking water.
Bruv. Oh, careful. Can't show that on YouTube.
Fucking thing's hunting us.
Open the door, come on.
Run.
It seems to be very heavily focused on the face hugger, which is kind of cool because the face hugger seems to be just, okay, we get it, it's a sexual metaphor. Yeah. But it's also horrifying when you think about it. And so many other parasites in fiction have become off that. Plus, it goes back to the whole idea of like spiders being scary. So many legs and eyes. Turn it up. Fucking Dead Space reference there. I wonder if there will be Dead Space references in it. And I hope they do use tactical void of space noises.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Let's. Oh, I don't like the recreation. You don't have to recreate everything from the previous films. Jesus. No, it looks promising. I'm definitely gonna give it a go. Whoa! Interesting if true. Is it more practical than using more traditional ways of getting rid of rust? It's awesome. And the corrosive particles in a gas and debris, low laser flux heats debris, evaporates or sublimates. High laser flux materials converted into a plasma. Process called laser ablation or photo ablation. Read this as Naser Lutz removal. I gotta quit drinking. No, probably. We're right on the cusp of having fucking laser guns. I mean, some military ships are equipped with ones. It just targets an aircraft or a drone and it just heats it up. Oh, hell yeah. Birdman. Found Final Girlie's long lost brother. And look, there's Dusty, the beautiful bird. I love his jacket. I wonder if the birds are having a good time. Alright, I want to keep this one for Krendar. And I've been saying that for a while now. So let's watch this one and then let's watch the other one. Oh, there we go. Alright, fuck it. I'm picking up some universal. Oh, here we go. Same shit as before.
A life-threatening window, a bathtub behind the toilet. We're here to introduce you to the most shocking property on Fang Tokyo. Find the best properties in Japan with Fang Tokyo. Welcome.
What accent is that? It's like an AI that spent half its life in fucking Japan and the other half in Australia.
Welcome back. First, take a look at this unusual floor plan. This apartment is shaped like a donut. The whole room is connected like one big hallway. So that's why.
Why is it a donut? I'd say it's more like a square. You can get square donuts, it's just...
The bathroom sink is so slim. Oh, all the walls are made of glass. Even the bathroom is exposed. Over here, we have a rather small kitchen. Hey, why is the air conditioner here? And look, this window doesn't have any safety devices. Danger alert. You'll have to be extra careful while
walking around here shit-faced is just a surefire way of dying. Like Christ.
Living here. Next up is the toilet. Wait, what? Why would you place a toilet in front of the bathtub like that? Did no one consider how wet it would get every time the shower was used?
That's what you're thinking. Technically, that's true.
Hold on, it's okay. The toilet and bathroom can be separated.
Oh, everything else is manageable.
That's not the only issue here. A life.
What is it then? Maybe you'll stick around and tell us. Like, how much does this cost? Who designed it? What was the logic, if anything, behind it? Also, where's the bed? Does the bed fold out? Why did they blur the bathroom? Look how weird that is. The sink is on the other side of the toilet. You go all the way back around, right? So you've just had the shits of shits that I had a few days ago when I was hungover. You have to go and wash your hands. Do you step into the bathtub and then cross over? What is the point of this? Also, yeah, the air conditioner is there next to a giant open window that will kill you. Where's the fridge? Where do you store your food? There's your electronics. There's your washer dryer combo. Oh, you need a foot locker and a fucking shoe rack for sure. Also, look at the matting and everything. It's very, it feels like it's trying to impress you that there's tons of stuff that could be hidden, but there isn't. You're gonna have to hug a wall with your like single bed futon. Forget having a partner over. You'll be lucky if you could be able to find an extra space for your cat. I'd live here for a month. I like her weird dress thing. Alright. We're gonna go now and find out more about the Bolivia coup. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Looks like it did fail. That's twice now. They tried to fucking take out the really progressive government. You see? The city didn't rise up in defense of Jose, whatever the fuck the guy's name was. And you can't have a coup without at least a good percentage of the population backing it. Hey Troy. We've been looking at the coup and we've also been going through a list of stuff. We still have the watch party after this. I'm not gonna skip this one. If you can't do it because you got a zonk out, no worries. It'll be back to regular Mondays next week. But we got this for now. So yeah, the coup leader tried to, like, he used a vehicle to smash down the door and everything because he was fired. Yeah, Juan Jose Yungea, a young Gaya who sounds like a mumble rapper, who appeared to be leaving the rebellion in Palace Hallway, showed on video, "I am your captain, I already withdraw your soldiers, and I will not allow this insubordination," which it technically is, because he is the legally elected government, head of the government of their country. So he not only fired the guy, he immediately appointed his successor, who then told them all to go home. And looked like it worked. Surely soon there'll be a new cabinet of ministers. Our country, our state cannot go on like this. For now, you recognize them. Now looking back at it, that for now was him hedging his bets. This was an all or nothing move from the general, and it failed. That's one of the indigenous logos there. This guy, the president's very pro. If anything, this is I love his watch. If anything, this really strengthens his look, because his party has stared down 2 coups and he stared down 1 as leader. Free the political prisoners. There was no political prisoners. He is backed by fucking drug money. I bet you he was let go by Jose was let go by having a plea or pardon. Maybe he'll flee to some country that will accept him, like Russia. And you know, the new heads of the Army, Navy, and Air Force, more supporters. Video showing troops set up blockades outside the government palace. Yep. Yeah, Bolivia's unions just declared an indefinite strike till this was finished. Organized Organization of American States, President of neighboring Chile, leader of Honduras, and former Bolivian leaders. Yep. Yeah, so this fucker, the leader of the coup, was backed by drug money. A lot of people are saying, oh, he must also be backed by Elon and America and all that. But I'm only ever seeing that from people who are like big supporters of like Putin. So, no. But it could be. I just don't buy it from those sources. I need other sources. But it doesn't matter. If it is, it's showing that the CIA, as always, is a hit or miss when it comes to try to set up a coup. And I think that if America was to do a coup like this, it would have way more time to prep, as South America, even countries that aren't 100% allied with them, are in the CIA's back pocket. Even Venezuela has this sort of understanding to a degree. So I don't see this to be a backing like that. And if this was the backing of like Russia, maybe Elon was involved, and it was on the part of the Russian government, because, you know, he gives them Starlink and he cuts that off for Ukraine. Oh, Elon. All right, let's get back to it. This ended as well. This ended pretty all right. Scared us for a bit. Kind of see what the aftermath of this is. This could be really a good thing for him, which is a good thing for anyone who wants more progressive ideas. And progressive doesn't just mean gay rights and all that shit. It also means, for example, indigenous rights, more worker rights, a stronger South America that can actually stand up and go, hey America, hey the world, we actually have a say too, without it being some generic El Presidente strongman wanting to invade the Falklands again. And we already looked at this one. We'll check up on it one more time before ending the stream. Republicans against Trump. Hell yeah. There's not as many of them anymore, but that's how long ago this was. Christ, I've been holding on to some of these for ages. That's what I'm saying, we needed to get rid of the backlog. We haven't even scratched the surface, and this stream's wrapping up pretty soon. Maybe in another... say 25 minutes? Half an hour. Maybe. We'll see. Jets doing jet shit. Hell yeah. They go boom. Yes, they do. That one's ended. Oh, this is old news now. But yeah, they didn't have the permission or the insurance to do what they do here. Okay, I'll just keep this muted. It's the yeah, firing fireworks at this, which is cool as fuck, except at the same time it is highly dangerous. But of all the things that people are getting federally charged for, it's something that's kind of awesome and clearly all done with the consent of everyone except for the government. It's just, I don't know, like, I respect this enough that I don't like this, but at the same time, it is it is the law. Sucks, stupid. Like, this is America. You didn't. No, what's the point of not? No, what's the point of freedom if you can't do this on like a Tuesday? All maxi pack, maxipito. Hell yeah. Ooh. What?
Sofá, não paro de pensar naquela perereca.
Damn right. Oh, I've seen this fucker before. In fact, is this his channel? No. There's this guy who wanders around in this outfit, and he looks like just a generic... Oh, damn, she be in a thong, yo.
Essa novinha que delícia boa beça, deitado no sofá. Não.
Yeah, guys, just walk up to a random girl and stroke the back of her head. Women like that. On the topic of the helicopter firework thing, I see the logic of why they're freaked out about it. At the same time, it's really fucking cool, man. But yeah, don't go up to a random girl and just stroke the back of her head. It tends to not end well. You know, even if she gives you a smile, she's probably like, when are my friends getting back? Where are they? I'm all alone out here. But he's got his priorities set, okay? That's where the fucking meat is tonight. Yeah. Even know what the fuck's that meant to be, like a... There's another one I saw of this guy, and he's kind of like posing out in... He's acting like a mascot out in the street on a busy night. And this girl comes up and starts like posing next to him and smiling. And she kind of wants him to do like the arm thing, like show us your muscles. And he strips down, and the guy is built like a fucking like Chippendale dancer. He's just ripped as fuck, but he keeps the mask on. He starts like doing flexing and shit. How not to gain fat no matter how much you eat. Oh, is this the Irish guy? Yeah. See the way he says cunt? Ever since the internet really kicked off the word cunt has increased 1,000 times more in my lifetime. It was there. It would be used. But it seems to be increased now to a massive degree. And I blame the Australians, the English, and the memes floating around it.
There's 4,000 calories in all of these cookies. And if I eat all fucking 4 of these...
You can also see why he's gamed for, because he said the word cookie. Look, none of those are cookies, right? Those are biscuits. You know why I know this?
I know a way in which I won't get...
Because cookies look like chocolate chip cookies to us. There's one type of cookie, and it's a chocolate chip cookie. Everything else... I'm pausing at the moment. Everyone seems to be having strokes.
...gain any fat. Because there's one thing I do before I eat anything like this to make sure that doesn't happen. Despite there being 4,000 calories in these cookies and 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. But if I eat these cookies, I mean when I eat these cookies. Best believe, unlike every other dickhead...
Let me just stretch. Look at them fucking man spreading outside. Might as well just stick the fucking camera right up in the taint.
...on their fucking high horse of vegetables and salad. I'm just a normal Irish cunt. Maybe drop me a follow for some more realistic fat loss advice, because I know ye cunts would eat all the cookies too. The first step is to stop whinging and crying about all the progress you think you fucking lost. Because it's realising that one day of eating cookies doesn't make you fat. The same way...
No one thinks that. It's the idea that, oh, I had a bad day, I'm gonna now fall into a binge. Like what I did with my drinking. I could have gotten drunk for last week for 2 days in the week, right? Instead of the one that I sometimes do. My regular. Instead, what do? I made it from Tuesday to Sunday. And it was Because what's the point? I might as well keep on going now. No, you pulled yourself back. It's willpower. It's all willpower. I'm back on the treadmill. And I did my arm workout at very high speeds.
One day of salad doesn't make you fucking skinny. And stressing about the fucking thing would be pointless anyways, because when we eat a fuck ton more calories, our body naturally increases the amount that we burn, without us even having to fucking think about it. True shit like an increased heart rate, tapping of your feet, twitching a little bit more. Also, being a gluttonous cunt is actually hard work, and it takes a lot more energy or calories for our body to break down and digest.
Oh yeah, I noticed as soon as I started cooking for myself, it was when I really started putting weight on. Obviously the stuff I was cooking with added me some weight. Bread, cheese, pasta, frozen foods. All super easy stuff to shove in me mouth. If I was into sweets more, I probably would be getting really big into cake. You know, it's why you can live off a pizza a day. You won't be getting all your nutrients. But if you're hitting the treadmill for like 500, 600, 1,000 calories in one day, doable. You'll be in bits, but doable. Probably best to break it up into 2 segments of 500, as if that makes it any easier. 4 segments of 250, manageable. Also, batshit unnecessary. Minimum half an hour. That's all you need every day. And most people do it by just going to work, walking the dog, doing simple things around the house like keeping shit clean, going for a stroll. Like today, I ran for half an hour. I burned... It was a very low run. I want to ease back into it. Maybe like 107. No, it was a bit less than that. 160. Isn't bad. If I bumped it up, I would have gotten into the 200 mark. And if I kept bumping it up for like a month. Saint Tubby. Saint Tubby's here. Oh, yeah, Saint Tubby. Yeah, like it's just, God's sake, like, don't beat yourself up if you have a break day, if you have a cheat day. Jesus, some days you need it. I go crazy if I don't have a cheat day. Other people don't. Anyway, I don't think we'll be seeing much of that guy again, though. It's Cartel Monkey! Are you backing the coup in Bolivia? Yes, you are, Cartel Monkey. Yes, you are, Cartel Monkey. Oh, Drug Mule Monkey. That was a little chain. Did they pierce his ear? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh. I hate how when you unbookmark something, it's still... Alright. How are we doing in terms of... we have not even begun to crack the surface on this yet. Like I said, we'll be here this time tomorrow to continue the process. Then we'll go over the game. I have to decide on what game it is. Oh, hell yeah, we gotta watch that on Sunday. Boop. Boop. This is old but good. I do like this.
By somebody and they're like, I'm a 16-year-old and I can't have this baby. Think you should keep it?
It's a baby.
If someone was raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
Wow! Yeah! Pro-choice. Pro-consequences, too. That is assault. Just take your lumps. Like, a while back, I saw someone being shocked at Jake being like, punch a Nazi. Fuck yeah, punch a Nazi. Nazis. That used to not be a given. No, that used to be a given, sorry. And now it's not. It's just... Oh, this is literally metal. We're gonna get copyrighted by someone tonight. This cat every day on his way to work. You're just at the traffic and you see him in the back of his like car that's older than he is, metaling it out. Probably on his way to work in like a Walmart or something. Oh, this is some good shit. A while ago, there was this weird trend of these so-called celebrity chefs. You didn't know if they were true or not. Some were real, and they would be talking about how not celebrity chefs, but chefs who would work for rich and powerful people, in like as their live-in chefs. And the thing is, when you are a live-in chef, you got to deal with like the whims of your client. I was watching this one girl talk about like how there was this guy who was obsessed with this new onion meal, and she had to make it for him 4 times a day, and she had to start prepping the next day's meal a week in advance, but sometimes he had to be out of the country, so she just have to throw it. So every day she have to wake up and do it. And it started a trend of like a few people saying this, that, and the other, and this is one of my favorite ones.
I'm a private chef for a famous billionaire, and here's the average meal I cook. I start with chopping some green onions and shredding cabbage, and then I get into that wok. Then I keep chopping some...
Damn it! I lost to him. Again!
Oh, Mr. Kaiba, welcome home.
Quiet! Blue Eyes White Dragon Nuggies. Now.
But sir, this is the 4th time...
No questions. Just do it.
You poor baby. This just makes me want to work out more. Waterworld show at Universal Hollywood. Hell yeah. I'm glad to see the Waterworld show is still going on. I've always had a sort of love and hate it mood on Waterworld. Is it a good film? No. Is it an interesting film? Sometimes. Is it a fun film? I've always thought so.
No! Yes! I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dry land is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? Oh! No! Helen! And you! I'm taking you with me!
No!
They have to do that they have to do that performance like every fucking month. Smokers are villains. Smokers are villains. I love how they're based off the original crew of the Exxon Valdez, which is it's a reference that so few people will get as the years go on. That's like saying, haha, we're actually the spirits of the Lusitania, you know, 100 years from now. People like the Titanic, I think I heard of that. No, the Lusitania. What? It was sunk during World War One? What? Was it sunk by... Yeah, it was sunk by an iceberg. That wasn't in World War One, was it? Yeah, they have to do that probably like 5 times a day. How do we know how many calories? Oh, is this from Hank?
Who determined and like how did they determine how many calories are in certain food?
This is wild. You're not going to believe me. Calories are not a measure of what our bodies do with food. They are a measure of heat. And heat in what circumstance, do you ask? Heat inside of a device called a bomb calorimeter, where scientists will insert dehydrated food, and then they'll put ignition wires into the food, pump the chamber full of oxygen, and light it on fire. It explodes, and then the heat produced heats up the entire system inside the bomb calorimeter, and we measure how much the heat increased. And that's how we know how many calories food has. Now, this is roughly equivalent to what happens in our own bodies. It doesn't explode, but it is oxidized over time, and that is analogous, that heat is analogous to the energy that we produce from the food that we eat. And that's why calories are a thing that we care about. Kinda neat.
Who determined and like how...
Who did it determine? I like how she says determined. You have to wonder how many of these voices they put on are like fucking jokes. Oh, by the way, another film in the same vein that I kind of liked as a kid, but I don't know if I'd like now as much, would be The Postman. I kind of like the idea of somebody just finding an old post bag and wandering around as a courier, but I don't remember liking the plot too much. And I know a movie I want to go back to and watch, but I didn't really like at all, was Book of Elijah. Because I like my post-apocalyptic stories. One reason I liked the rebirth of the zombie films in the early 2000s, to coincide with fucking 9/11. Yeah, perfect time. I like the idea of society collapsing. Fallout, of course, is the goat at this, but there's other ways of looking at it. What the? Oh. People were cheering Mario got shot on screen at the Sonic Symphony. There's a Sonic Symphony? Because I remember watching the Steph Sterling review of the Sonic Anniversary Festival or like concert, and the audio syncing was so bad. Like it would just occasionally all you hear is like. But. That had to be somebody's childhood. Growing up with like Shadow. I remember a while back I tried to do a drunk stream where we were watching all the cutscenes from Shadow the Hedgehog. And it would just sound, now looking back at it, I'm surprised we got as far as a third in. The cringe. The sheer cringe. Okay, this I've been seeing popping up in my feed for a while now, and it's pretty damn good. I'll have to have a cutoff point though. Alright, after this, because we'll be back here tomorrow to do the exact same thing, hopefully without a coup, we're gonna watch this nightmare. And then actually, before we do anything else, we're gonna be big boys and girls and check out once again our good friend at Bolivia. See if there's anything new. No. No. Alright. That's good. That's good. Don't forget, after this, we're going to do the watch party over on the Discord. Link in the doobly-doo. And we will be back here tomorrow to game. But first, we'll do more of this. We'll watch more videos. And then beat the process. As for the game, I don't want to play more Far Cry after doing that. But I haven't started grinding yet on fucking Final Fantasy X. So I gotta check out what else I could play for you guys. Because I got a backlog, like a lot of people. I got a backlog of games. Good chunk of it is from Epic, of course, because Epic throws out all those freebies. And the reason I don't play them nearly as much is because a lot of them don't have controller support. Ghost Runner, Industria. The second Deus Ex game, Mankind Divided, rebooted second game. Doki Doki, we're really out of the loop now. I would like to get a woman in to do some of the voices with me. I'd like to do a collab with a female streamer for the Doki Doki stuff. And she can do the cute voices if she wants, but I also want to do like crazy ass voices. Human Resource Machine. Ghostwire Tokyo, maybe, but again, no controller support. Liverus Mars. I watched a girlie play that original one. Survive the Aftermath. Here it's not terrible. Oh, should we get back to Homeworld? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, tomorrow we're going back to Homeworld. Considering the Homeworld remastered. Now we finished Deserts of Karak. We've only really just scratched the surface with the remastered collection for Homeworld 1. We haven't even got anywhere near Homeworld 2. Or Emergence, I think it's called. So tomorrow we will play Homeworld. I know Billy Boy Blue will be fucking happy. Not itchy, it just fucking hurts. Hell is others. There's a lot of games here I've seen trailers for. I have Squadrons? That'd be a good game to play multiplayer. Doom 64, a game I never played. I'm tempted to. That might be coming this week too. I'm not mentioning tons of other games, by the way. Borderlands 3. I want to play Borderlands 1 with you guys. Paradigm. We never did finish Paradigm. Amnesia Rebirth. Did we finish the first Amnesia? I don't think so. XCOM. I'd rather play that. I'd rather play Wasteland. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I got a lot of Tomb Raider games. Salt and Sanctuary. I might be down for that. We never did finish Prey. Stubbs the Zombie. Hell yeah. Oh, and don't forget, this is just my epic list. Saints Row the 3rd. Void Bastards, which I think in one of the rarest cases ever, I think I paid with. Like I actually paid for. We never did finish Plague's Tale. Rebel Galaxy, no. Ever since I played Elite Dangerous, not as interesting. Off-World Trading Company, Abduction, Creation of Mist. Control, I've been saying that for a while, but Control, that's no real control. I'm gonna have to use keyboard and mouse. Some weird game called Among Us, never heard of it. Oh god, I could be here for the rest of the evening just going through the list of games. We're only on World. Tyranny, we never finished Tyranny. I remember having some audio issues with Tyranny. Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Abzu, that could be a nice game to chill to. Water Tastes Like Wine. I've got that on Epic. Weird. Ticket to the Man, never did finish that. Railway Empire. Into the Breach, I hear that's a pretty good one. Lifeless Planet. Ark. GTA 5, never heard of it. There's the first Amnesia. Just Cause 4? Fuck, and no controller support. Close to the Sun, we beat that. World War Z, played it. Not terrible. Bad North. Oh, that was a good game. Outer Worlds, beat it. Bad Mars. The Arkham games. Never did play it on my own. Alan Wake. We're getting into games I've streamed now on stream. Limbo, we never finished that. Never finished Kingdom of Brass. I wonder if anyone remembers that. Slime Ranchers, damn. Alright, so on Epic alone, we've got lots of games to cover. Not to mention, there's tons of games I'd have over on GOG. Those would be mostly older strategy games. A lot of them wouldn't stream properly, but some will. And of course, I've got some on Steam. And there's some games that have become abandonware that I have no problem saying I will find alternative sources for. For example, before the end of the year, I'd like to stream the movies for you guys. The movies is a hell of a fun game, but you can't get it anywhere. By the way, I've got Chivalry 2 and Dead by Daylight. So much weird games. All right, there. I've done my bit. I've done my hinting. Because remember, after the 5th of next month, I won't be drinking until the 5th of August. I hope, anyway. So I'll actually keep a little counter up there to remind myself to be good. So I'll be streaming, if not every day of the week, then a good chunk of it. And none of it will be drinky drinks, but we'll have guests on, and we'll have the podcast, of course, and we'll have this for now. All the while, help to try to raise a little bit of money up there for the meetup in September. And I didn't chill the meetup. Come September, we have ourselves a meetup in Philadelphia. Come one, come all. Okay, there, I did it. I did the shill. I won't need to do it right at the end. Can we get back to our voice acting sweet boys? That was a good one. I liked finding that guy.
Let her go, Anakin. Dramatic pause. Let her go!
Narf! You turned her against me.
No, you have done that yourself.
No, you will not take her from me.
Let her go.
I don't know what they're doing this for. Why they got the actor for fucking Pinky in. I remember seeing him and the guy who did Brain do a special with Nostalgia Critic a few years ago. And I was like, oh my god, they're still alive. And that's Seth Green, apparently.
Oh, Anakin, dramatic pause. Let her go!
Narv. But, you know, I know him as the guy who made the failed show known as Robot Chicken, compared to the successful show where he is not in charge, but another Seth is. There's a few clips of these around, so whenever I find them, I'll try to show them. It's fucking brilliant. Okay. Boop. After this, I'll go and whip up something nice and simple. I have a few items in the fridge, and then get a cup of tea, and we can start the movie. Oh, the movie tonight, it's no secret. It's Audition from Japan, from the people who made The Ring. 1999, I think.
What is it? What's that, mate?
Have you seen that Beard versus...
Beard versus food? Yeah, it's me, mate. Put it there.
It is, lad, is it? Oh, nice one. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. What's this place called then?
Can you blame? Since I started watching him, he's gained over 2 million subscribers. If you haven't yet, go and follow him. He's fucking brilliant. To the point where I'm sure he doesn't mind that I just steal his content all the time. I do wonder. I really do wonder. Like, who gives a fuck when someone watches Cobes' shit? Like, no one. We're changing it, we're transforming it. But when they get, like, really popular, you start to wonder.
They call it Houghton Le Spring, which makes it sound a lot more posh than it really is.
That's a housing estate. Posh post box.
You know, they say little things please little minds.
When did they film this? It looks miserable. 5 months ago? Yeah, okay, that's fair.
This is it. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here.
I always love the super bougie places that have been infused into the side of like an old working class housing estate. They look so out of place.
You haven't quite figured out how to do it properly yet, have you? You are in your element now. You got some nice thick toast they're playing.
Look at that toast looks beautiful.
In Shakin' Stevens. So I found out about this one because a mate of mine, Radim, did it. He's from the Czech Republic though, so I'm not sure how he discovered it before I did, because we only live about 90 miles away. But you get 100 quid cash money if you can finish this. I do feel a little bit of remorse though, because the owner of the restaurant has paid out 300 quid over the last month, which is probably an indication that he either needs to reduce the prize fund or increase the difficulty level.
You aren't doing it yet.
At least if I fail it, yeah, I can say that I did it for humanitarian reasons. He's trying his best not to drop it.
Jesus Christ.
It looks a bit special, doesn't it? With a big syringe.
It looks a bit Dublin in the 90s. Like, if they start making heroin jokes, I'm just gonna jump around because that takes me back to scary times. No, I never took it. But in Dublin, you saw shit. Go and check out Veronica Guerin.
I'm just sticking out the top. Perfect, mate. You didn't drop a single... I was kind of hoping you might drop an onion ring or two.
I'm really proud of myself.
Right, today I'm at a place called... the Food Emporium and Smokehouse. Smokehouse and Grill. Damn! It's in Houghton.
I like how the burger's slowly losing its ability to hold it.
Spring?
Houghton Spring Shiny Roll.
I'm just getting this all wrong. So I always thought it was Houghton Le Spring. Has it got a special name, this thing?
This is the Emporium Deluxe Burger Challenge.
The Emporium Deluxe Burger Challenge. And am I right in saying that if you win, you get 100 quid cash money?
100 quid cash. You get 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
To complete the challenge.
It's basically just a...
At least he didn't give him a long time. An hour? Yeah, that isn't much of a challenge to this dude. But half an hour, especially if he's really polite and starts chatting to people, just leave them be.
A bunch of burger patties, some chips, which you can barely see because they're in the back here. Some onion rings and a little bit of salad and whatnot.
12 people have had a go at it.
12 people have tried.
Yeah, and 3 have completed.
I feel bad for you though, because those 3 people were all.
But to start eating it, the burger is about to fall over.
All competitive eaters.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Perfect. Right, I'm gonna take these out just because otherwise it's gonna interfere with the autofocus. I should
like Combs with all the toothpicks trying to save him the meal.
Start eating, right?
Yeah.
We don't have long.
Yeah.
You're right there, mate. I think you might need to put some more time in at the gym. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a Kopasek, Kwanzaa. Today we're in Elfdinla Spring, which is a rather bizarrely French-sounding town in the northeast of England. And we're at the Food Emporium, where if you can batter this platter inside half an hour, not only is the meal free, but you win some dosh too. 3 minutes. Do you have any
Netflix, yes.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. You know me well, man. You know me well.
Way more, mate. Way more.
Don't worry.
I think I'll be alright for now. When I start squeezing the cheese sauce out, it might be a different story.
I'm gonna use cheese sauce.
It'll solidify, won't it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it already has. Don't not too hard because it will scream. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat something while I do this.
Do you want me to squeeze the next one out?
Sorry, what? Wait until we get home for that.
I like how they made the chips like a Jenga tower. That's a nice touch. Oh yeah, this is not even going to be much of a challenge. Look, he's not even 5 minutes in and the whole top layer of the burgers are gone.
Yeah, you know, I think this was my first tactical misstep. I don't know why I put the cheese sauce on the salad. It's just going to make things all the more grubby when I come to eat it. I think maybe it's intended for the burgers.
What goes through your head when you're eating?
Food.
What goes through my head?
Yeah, what do you think?
The food.
How I can make the video as entertaining as possible.
When I did the food challenges a few times, after a while I'm just there like, food. You can't, like, if you look at my eyes, they just go glazed over.
Those really burgers are substantial.
You've done so well so far.
Do you reckon next chips? Or salad? No, salad will be easy. I'll do the chips next.
Sauces are allowed if you'd like any extra sauce, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you like tomato, barbecue, garlic.
I would have asked for an extra burger bun for the bottom halves. And then, like, halfway down. So then you can just get a second burger.
I think I'm good for now. I'd love a Diet Coke. Do you have any Diet Coke?
Would you like a glass?
No, it's fine. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
I do like how, as the time's going on, people know him really well. Like a lot of challenge places. Because they must look at, when they do food challenges, they must look at how other people do it.
Coming Andy later. Oh, good lord. That water is, it's a touch cloudy. Just pretend it's homemade lemonade. That'll get you through. We're done with the burgers now.
Why did you bring it
Just
up?
the sides to go. I'm looking forward to the onion rings. They look fantastic. The chips, not so much.
Oh, not anymore.
For these triple cooked chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on a diet. He doesn't
fluffy.
get that fat. He must
Harder
hit
to
the
get down than
gym
your average chip.
a lot.
I always find that chips are always wasted. I don't appreciate chips.
That's a shame. That's a real shame.
The best part of that meal
is the chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
No. What can I say? She's a carby girl in a carby world. They were. That's terrible.
Awful.
They weren't bad though. The chips. They're diced in the back there, cooked not once, not twice, but thrice.
Triple cook.
Step up from the usual frozen kind.
What a mess.
You're trashing my senior, man. I set up all the lighting perfectly. Yeah, by which I mean, I sat next to a window. Not that there were many alternatives. It is a rather intimate venue. It's a bit pokey.
I think one of his biggest flaws that I've watched enough times, look at me alternating between enjoying good content and actually like transforming it, is when he's talking over it, he doesn't quite seem always what to say. And something tells me these are like the first takes. Oh!
Probably not the nicest way to eat salad, but it's efficient.
Yeah.
It's effective. That's what matters. It's effective.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna do away with decorum for the next few minutes. Thankfully, this time lapse means we don't need to dwell on it for too long.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Radim's a good lad. I'll let him keep the record. I'll let him keep the record. Oh, how chivalrous of you. I think the record holder did it in just under 16 minutes, like 15:50, something like that, but there's plenty for me to mop up here. I've been a bit of a mucky pup, as my mum would say.
At least you're under 17.
Ooh.
16 and a half now. Come on.
How's my beard looking?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I don't believe you, but I take the compliment.
I'd ask once it's over, can I go into the bathroom and just use your sink? You know?
I put the cheese sauce on the salad. That's what made it, you know, disgusting.
Made it claggy.
It took 17 minutes to realise that was a mistake. Anyway, I enjoyed this one, you know, the food's solid, looks a bit zany, and there's a generous cash prize to boot.
Yeah.
I'd recommend you come try it, but I'm not sure the owner's accountant would thank me. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll catch you at the next one! The salad was the hardest part. It took me longer to eat the salad than it took me to eat, I don't know, 2 of those burgers.
It did.
Yeah, he'd devoured them.
Right, 17.
Oh, look at his face. He's like, yeah, you won, mate. You won. So everything it costs to make the burger. And
this is Beer Meets Food, and that was, I think that's about done.
Is that you done?
That was the deluxe burger challenge.
Woo! Well done, mate.
Oh, what a mess. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that.
I probably should have squeezed out the cheese a little bit earlier and maybe not on the salad. That's probably not what it's meant for.
I would have went for the chips.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was...
Some up a little.
See, that's what you're supposed to be here for. Where was your tactical consultation?
I'm happy to tour with you, you know. I'm happy to tour with you.
Only one thing remains. I don't suppose you have a dessert menu, do you?
You're joking.
No dessert menu, but... Is it time to collect my winnings? And I'm going to flick through a count. No, I'm joking. I'm only messing.
Thank
Have a good one. Thanks so much. See you later.
What did it take me? 17 minutes?
He doesn't want to brag too much, but like he knows he could even shave a few minutes off that if he really wanted to.
Time for the retirement home, I think. But not before we get some dessert. Ooh.
Whoops, my bad. Pie, mash, and liquor challenge, and there's a cash prize. And another time, maybe. Okay. This is day 1 of many. We have seen the doomed attempt of reactionaries to change the course of true progressive history. Awesome. We also saw a weird Australian who, he showed us how to, in theory, eat this weird powdered stuff. We laughed, we cried, we wondered why anyone would live in those tiny, tiny apartments. And we get to do it all tomorrow in our own unique way. But I am off now to watch Audition with whoever wants to show up in the Discord. I'll just quickly make something. Maybe throw this shirt in the wash because I dropped more than a little bit of water on it. Ugh. And then we'll be over on the Discord. Then tomorrow we're going to go back to Homeworld. First one. To play the Rise of the Great Higaran Empire. But first we'll be back here. to go through more of my list, because we took a chunk out of it today, but there were lots of chunks. Let's just say it was a bit bigger than that burger stack. Even now, tomorrow we should have a really good hit at it. But, well, we'll see. Okay. Thank you everyone who watched. Anyone who wants to watch in the future, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the Discord, Twitter. You know, Twitch. The Twitch. I'm also on Blue Sky. Yeah. Let's hope this is the start of a very productive couple of days, weeks even.